We're back to the continuation of the segment from a few minutes ago. If you missed any, catch it on the Morning X podcast. This is the best of the Morning X on 99X.
I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that most women would want to know that kind of information before going on a first date.
You don't think most men would?
Well, this girl's scared to death.
Yeah, of course. Most men too.
Susie is scared to death.
Susie's scared to death?
Well, yeah, come on.
Great.
Look at the situation she's in now.
Sure.
I mean, because
We'll hook her up with somebody else.
Well, your ex didn't sound like she was really enjoying the moment. So if
I'm sure she wasn't. But here's somebody that's gone on and dated somebody else. But as soon as I move into that situation, she wants to slam me in front of Atlanta. Now, what does that sound like to you? It sounds like a case of jealousy.
Well, it sounds like she's a little vindictive and it sounds like a woman who has it in her mind to make your life a living hell as much as she possibly can at this point.
One, and y'all are like, oh, we don't know all the details. Here's all the details. I was the one that wanted the divorce.
That's what she said.
I was the one that wasn't happy. I was the one that gave her close to $20,000, and said, here, basically get on with your life and I'll get on with mine.
But putting a third party in the middle of all that is not good, though.
No, it's not, but I mean...
Especially if she's jealous. If she's a jealous woman, who knows what, goes through her head.
Yeah, if I was going out... Boy, and this happened to me, and we won't go into it, but...
Oh, that's right.
You
your
remember,
little drama.
Because of a case,
yes.
What happened there?
You want to know what happened?
Yeah, let's hear it. My life's an open book. Let's hear yours.
Well, we'd like to talk to that guy, but he's no longer around.
I went out with a woman. Oh, my God. Oh. I went out with a woman, and the book was not closed. She was separated, much like you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And we stopped going out, and she started going out with somebody else. Okay?
Still separated.
Actually, the divorce had been finalized in the interim.
Okay.
But she started going out with a guy, and 6 weeks later, he wound up dead.
Good God.
And the number one suspect was the ex-husband, who spent a lot of time in jail.
It was all over the papers.
So I'm just saying...
Right.
It could have been you.
I'm just saying that when you deal with ex-husbands and ex-wives and bitterness and jealousy... all kinds of weird crap
You just have to be upfront about it.
You sound like a straight-up guy, Zach. We're not ripping on you. The situation, though, was a little weird. So we can't just go unnoticed with it. We can't just let it go unnoticed.
So let's exploit it.
No, Zach, you got us into this whole thing.
Zach, you called us up. That was the risk you took. Come on, you know that.
I know.
Maybe it's
I just
our fault.
want to get it straight. Here's the situation. I'm not trying to pull anything off on anybody.
Okay, Zach,
papers are signed. They've been sent to her.
Zach.
And that's where we're at. And that's fine. About the hooked up thing. It was more fun than anything at all.
So, Zach, if 3 girls, though, knew this situation like they do now, then if we put you on Hooked Up next week, all 3 would know it's on the table.
Exactly.
So you want to come back next week?
Let's do it.
All right, next Wednesday, we'll let everyone know right now that Zach's going to be on, and he's going through some serious stuff. If you want to go out with Zach.
Everything should be finalized by then.
Good.
Zach will be back.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make sure things are finalized.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Let's just get them squared away.
Why don't we wait?
So we don't have any of this trash.
Fine.
Call us when you're done.
I don't agree with this, but I'll just sit back.
Hang on a minute.
When the paperwork is done, call us.
Leslie?
Okay.
I don't agree with it.
Why don't you agree with it?
Because you weren't up front in the first place, so why let him be on Hooked Up next week?
Oh, I wasn't up front.
Hold
okay,
it.
so
No, I mean,
somebody asked you a question, Leslie.
Hold
you
it.
just spill
Time out.
everything
Stop.
out right
Hold
up
it.
front.
Hold it.
Zach,
Come here. Come here. Jeff.
What's going on?
Suzanne's husband is on the phone.
No.
Suzanne's husband?
No.
Suzanne's husband is on the phone?
No.
Yes.
You are kidding.
You are kidding
The
me.
plot thickens.
Hold on, should we?
Hold on.
That doesn't sound very.
Hang on.
Twist.
Wait, there's no one on line 3. Line 2?
All right,
Line 2
two. What? Hold
Who
on.
is this?
Hi, this is Steve.
Steve, are you Suzanne's husband?
Yes, I am.
You're on the radio.
Okay, hold
No,
on.
wait a second.
Hold it.
No
Let me
last
take him off. I
names.
want to take him off air to see if he can verify.
Hold
the
on.
last
Let's see if this is the real deal. Hang on.
Hey,
This is unbelievable.
Barnes,
This is outrageous.
Barnes, I'm actually glad this happened because from now on Hooked Up, we're just going to ask before anything else, are you married?
Hang on. He's verifying if this is the real deal.
Crap.
Is this the one?
That's him.
Holy tamale, okay.
All right,
Okay, you're on the air, Steve.
Hi, how you doing?
Now, you have
now wait.
confirmed that this woman is your wife.
Yes. She actually called me because she was afraid that I heard her on the radio to tell me that she was a joke.
And did you hear her
And I
on the
thought,
radio?
this is ridiculous. And then I heard you guys talking about the other guy's wife calling. I said, this is too much.
Hold it.
You're currently married?
Yes.
Happily married?
I would say so. We've had our problems here and there,
Well,
but we have
why would she play
a
hook-
9-month-old son together.
A 9-month-old son.
Good God.
Are you
Why would she be
separated?
on
and,
hooked up?
and Susan's the one that's scared?
Let me say this in her defense.
Yeah, I'd like to
Actually,
hear.
a friend, a coworker, is the one who called and was afraid to talk, and so she spoke for this other girl.
She played hooked up for somebody
She
at
played
work?
hooked up for somebody else.
What?
So bizarre.
I think they were going to try to pull it off so that the other girl would go on the date. That's what I was told.
The other girl was so cowardly she wouldn't even speak, and she was going to go on the date?
Right.
So she played hooked up for
That's
her
the story
friend.
I was told.
So your wife really didn't do anything wrong?
I'm not
Yeah,
mad
she
at her,
lied.
but she did call and tell me. But I think it got out of hand before she realized what was
Well, you
going
sound
on.
really calm about
Well,
this.
she never
What-
intended to go on the date, though.
Oh, no.
No,
The
so
other
you're
girl
okay.
was going to go.
The other girl was going to go on the date.
So you're okay that she
What
played?
is going on with this game?
Oh, my
Steve.
God.
Yes.
You're okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Steve's okay
Well,
that
she said she was doing it as for the other girl. That happens,
And you
though.
believe that she is doing it just for her friend?
I have to believe that.
Well, why would, I mean, well.
I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Okay.
But
You know, let me ask you
Well,
something.
she frantically called back here, so why would she use her real name? But why did Zach didn't care, though. Zach obviously has said he didn't care.
You know, you really got to be weak to have your friend call and
What is
play
like
hooked
hooked
up
up?
for
What is
you.
this, third grade hooked up?
exactly.
That girl, you doing? I'm scared,
And
but
what happens-
I'll go on the date, though.
And then the other girl shows up on the date, and well, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Right. And I don't
well,
know
yeah,
the
it
other
does
person.
when
I don't know who the girl is.
Well, when the other girl's like, you
It
know.
was just a coworker.
And what's your name?
My name is Steve.
Steve, say hi to Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
Oh man.
So what do
guys
you
are
make?
having fun.
What do you
Oh,
make?
yeah.
What do you make of this whole thing, Steve?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little disturbing, I think.
Are you a little curious why
Oh,
your
yeah,
why your wife is she trying to cover her ass?
No, she just played for a friend.
You don't
Did
know
it-
that,
I
Leslie.
really do think she just did it for a friend. I don't think she would have gone out. I mean, there would have been no way that she could have pulled it off without me knowing.
You guys haven't had any problems.
She's probably
not
she's
like
probably
that.
telling you the truth.
Oh, yeah, she called me and said, hey, you won't believe what just happened. And she told me the whole spiel. And then when the other guy's wife called or whatever, I thought, this is too much.
She called
So,
you
Leslie,
before that
one
happened.
question for you, Leslie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Insane.
deceiving right there.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
deceiving.
But you're all down on me, you know, for a question that I wasn't asked directly, that I
Well-
wasn't just going to volunteer that information.
You're
Well,
right.
we don't usually ask, "Are you married?" on a dating game.
We
Right.
assume the
That's
people are
not
available.
a common question.
Exactly. That
it is
was
deceiving.
my point to Suzanne also.
Okay,
So Suzanne called you before we aired his wife.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so
And she
then
told me that she did
Okay.
this just for a friend.
Okay, that's fine.
And
okay.
but
That's
then
cool.
when this transpired, I thought,
This
well, I
is
need to call
crazy.
in too, so that Zach's not getting all the grief.
So
Okay.
everybody was deceiving everybody.
So this is actually was kind of a
So
wild.
this is like a
Deceitful
liar
hooked up.
This has
what it is.
become
It's
liars
liar
hooked
hooked
up.
up.
Everybody's,
Liar.
This will go down in the books as liar hooked up.
Everyone's lying to
Wonderful.
everyone.
All right, Steve, back to work.
Okay.
Thanks.
And
Okay.
Zach, when your paperwork's are done, it's all done. Call us, please, and we'll get you back on Divorced Hooked Up.
All right, see ya.
All right, man. Wow.
Okay, have we tied up all the loose ends? Is everything?
Who knows who's going to call next?
Like sands through the hourglass.
I still want to hear Zach and the wife on the phone together more than we heard, but
Don't think
I
it's
guess
gonna
that's
happen.
not going to happen. All right, well,
then.
we'll
That's
try to.
it.
The best of the Morning X on 99 X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The original 99